There is a very special kind of quiet that happens in the middle of the night. When the world is asleep and the noise of the day has finally stopped, there is a chance for something truly amazing to happen. If you find yourself awake during these early hours, it is not by accident. It is a moment where the space between your normal life and the divine world becomes very thin. You are being called to prepare your heart for a change that is so big and so beautiful that it might feel overwhelming at first. This is a sacred time in your life. It is like a new chapter is being written just for you. Deep inside your soul, something that has been quiet for a very long time is finally starting to wake up. It is like a flower that has been waiting for the right moment to bloom. For a long time, you have carried a lot of heavy things. You might have felt pain in your body that would not go away, or a sadness in your heart that felt like a heavy weight. You have probably spent many nights wondering if your prayers were being heard. You might have felt like you were shouting into a big, empty space. But you need to know that every single word you whispered and every tear you cried was seen and held. Not 1 second of your struggle was a waste. The time of feeling alone and hidden is coming to an end. A new day of healing is getting closer and closer. How the change happens when a miracle comes, it does not always make a loud noise. It does not always come like a big explosion. Most of the time, the biggest changes happen very quietly. It is like the way the sun slowly comes up in the morning. It starts as a tiny bit of light and then slowly covers everything. That is how this new peace will feel. It will start inside of you and grow until you are sure that something special has touched your life. When you wake up, you will not just feel a little bit better. You will feel like your whole spirit has been made new. You will have a peace that is so strong that no problem or hard time can take it away from you. You have been waiting for this for a very long time. You have gone through seasons that felt like they would never end. But even in those hard times, you were being shaped. Your roots were growing deep into the ground so that you could stand strong when the wind blew hard. There were times when you thought you were all by yourself, but you were never alone. Divine love was in the breath that kept you going. It was in the tiny moments of kindness that showed up when you least expected them. There was always a quiet voice inside you telling you to keep going, even when you didn't know why. Finding a new way to live, a new rhythm is starting in your life right now. The hours ahead are full of a beautiful mystery. You do not need to be afraid of what you do not know. The silence of the night is not a bad thing. It is a place where you can be held and cared for while the deep work of healing happens. You can trust this process. Divine love is closer to you than your own heartbeat. It is gentler than the air you breathe, but it is also stronger than anything that has ever tried to break you. You might ask why this is happening now. It is because everything has its own perfect time. There is a time to wait and a time to receive. Your heart is finally ready to let go and let this healing in. Because you have waited so long, your spirit has become soft and open. The things that could not be given to you when you were in a hurry can now be given to you because you are finally still. This healing is going to touch every part of you. It will help your body, but it will also help the parts of you that are tired of being brave. It will touch the hurts that no one else can see and the fears you keep hidden. You will feel a warm light growing inside you, and you will know that something much bigger than yourself is at work. A story of love. This love is not something that is far away. It is not an old story from a book. It is alive and moving toward you right now like a river. You are not a mistake and you have not been forgotten. You are a beautiful part of the universe. Even when you feel weak or like you don't have enough faith, you are being held steady. In the quiet of this night, the story you tell yourself about your life is being changed. Where you saw failure, there is now a plan. Where you felt loss, there is a new way to be happy. Where you felt broken, something beautiful is being built. Just be still and let this happen. You are safe and you are loved more than you can imagine. Do not worry about what the world says is important. The world looks at things like how much money you have or how strong you look on the outside. But the divine looks at your heart. It sees the light inside you that never went out, even when things were very hard. It sees the times you were kind when no one was looking, and the times you tried to forgive even when it hurt. That kind of courage is very special. It shows that you are made of something wonderful. Letting go of the old, you might have thought your body or your mind was letting you down, but they were just waiting for this moment to be made new. When you start to feel this change, do not doubt it. It will not feel like a mess or a big confusion. It will feel clear and calm. When you go to sleep, just trust that you are in good hands. Open your heart like a flower opening up to the sun. Let new life be breathed into you. The source of all healing is right here with you. The pain that has been following you is starting to lose its grip. The tiredness is starting to lift. You will feel the air around you change. It is not just your imagination. It is a real change in your life. You are moving into a place of deep peace. You are finally getting in step with the natural way of the world. When you wake up, you will feel lighter and clearer. The heavy feeling in your chest will go away. The worry that has been sticking to you will fall off. You will breathe easier, and your body will remember how to be healthy. The things that used to make you feel completely drained will not have that power over you anymore. You're being fixed from the inside out. A higher purpose. This healing is not just for you to feel better. It is because you have something important to do. You are being prepared for a bigger life. It will take all of your heart and your new strength. You are not being healed just to go back to your old life. You are being healed so you can step into a brand new future. Do not look back at the past with sadness. The things you lost were not meant to stay with you forever. The people who left are the chances that didn't work out were just clearing the way for something better. Trust the empty spaces in your life because they are being made ready for new blessings. You will start to see little signs that you are on the right track. You might hear a song that makes you feel good or see things that remind you that you are not alone. Pay attention to these things and be thankful for them. You are learning how to see love in everything. Even when you have doubts, remember that faith is just about taking the next step. You have a friend walking with you who will carry you if you get too tired. You are entering a time where you will see how everything that happened to you was part of a bigger plan. The times you had to wait were just times for you to get ready. The times it was quiet were just times when the universe was getting things ready for your future. Living in peace, do not be afraid of change. The old parts of your life have to fall away so the new parts can grow. Let go of the old pain and make room for a new kind of peace. It might feel strange at first to live without that heavy weight, but you will soon remember that being free is how you were always meant to be. You will start to love people in a deeper way because you won't be afraid. You will speak with more kindness and see beauty in places where you used to see only sadness. This is how real healing works. It changes the way you see the whole world. You have asked why me many times. Tonight the answer starts to show up. It is not just one big miracle, but a lot of little ones that will keep happening. You will see things get better every day. You will feel stronger, but most of all, you will feel a love that you have never felt before. You are being made ready for a new chapter. You are going to be someone who helps others who are hurting. When you talk to them, they will feel better because of the peace you carry. It's not about how perfect you are. It's about the love that flows through you. The gift of grace miracles are not something you earn by being perfect. They are just gifts of love. You don't have to work for them, you just have to be ready to receive them. So tonight, just be still. When the time comes, do not struggle or worry, just rest. Trust that what was promised will happen. You will wake up knowing that something special has happened. In the days after this, take care of your peace. Be kind to yourself and move slowly. Let being thankful be your main job. Do not try to rush things. Good things take time to grow. Every day will show you more of the good things happening inside you. You will find yourself smiling and sleeping better. This is the fruit of being touched by grace. The peace that seemed so far away will now be right inside you. When people see the change in you, tell them about love. Tell them that hope is real and that healing is for everyone. You are just beginning this journey. Your life is very important, and you have a lot more to do. The world needs to see how you have been made new. You will bring light to dark places. The reason you need to be ready is because being ready is how you let miracles in. A closed heart cannot get what the universe is trying to give. A busy mind cannot hear the quiet whispers of peace. To be ready is to live with your eyes and heart open. Learning to see, we often think miracles are rare things that only happen to a few people, but they are actually all around us. Every breath, every sunrise, and every act of kindness is a miracle. When you are ready, you start to see them everywhere. Being ready is not about being nervous or waiting for something bad. It is a peaceful feeling that expects good things to happen. It is waking up and thinking that something holy could happen today. When you live like that, you make room for good things to grow in your life. Many people go through life like they are half asleep. They are too busy with worry or routine to see the magic. They miss the quiet miracles because they are waiting for something loud. But love usually comes in the quiet. Be ready because life is always moving. One night can change everything. Do not think that tomorrow has to be like today. The same power that made the mountains can change your life in a second. But being ready is more about how you see things than what you expect to happen. You will start to see that grace has been working in your life for a long time. The change you feel in the morning is something that has been growing for a while. Sometimes the miracle is not what you thought it would be. You might ask for one thing and get something else that is even better. Do not limit what can happen by only expecting one thing. Practice of trust. The kind of readiness you need is a calm letting go. It is trusting in love even when it is quiet. Keep your heart clean and your mind open to beauty. If you do this, you might go to sleep with a heavy heart and wake up feeling totally free. You might think things can't change, but by morning, light will be everywhere. It might not be a big flash, but a quiet feeling that everything is okay. This is why you stay ready, so you can see the miracle when it arrives. The morose miracles are born from how much you can let go tonight. When you drop your worries and your guilt, you make room for healing. A heart full of fear has no room for anything else, but an empty heart can be filled with peace. Do not think little of what one night of trust can do. The difference between feeling sad and feeling hopeful is often just the time between sunset and dawn. When you rest with a willing heart, work is done in the places you can't see. Your mind can't track it, but your soul can feel it. You are made new every night. Every time you sleep, you are practicing a new start. You let go of the day and trust that a new one will come. That is faith. Even when your body is still, your spirit is being mended. You are changed not because you worked hard, but because you were willing to receive. A life of wonder. This grace does not depend on how good you are. It only depends on how open you are. The universe does not keep miracles away because it is judging you. It gives them at the right time. There will be nights when you feel like anything is possible. Those are special times, but even on normal nights, love is still there. So prepare by being thankful. Say thank you before you even see the change. That shows you really trust the process. Tonight could be the night everything changes. You don't need to know how. You just need to know that life is always moving towards something better. Every morning is proof that we can start over. The sun comes up even after the darkest night. You will wake up to a newness that you thought was impossible. Try to live with this feeling every day. The things you are afraid of losing are often the things that are keeping you stuck. Let change be your friend. To be ready is to say yes to surprises. It is to believe that good things can find you. So when you lay down tonight, forget all the bad things you thought were true about your life. Do not decide that joy is gone. Those thoughts are like walls. Instead, just say you are ready. That is enough. The gift of the dawn, being ready, opens the door. It lets the spirit bring life back to old places. It makes your sleep a holy thing where amazing things can happen. When the morning comes, look at the light. It is a promise. The quiet of the dawn is full of a good presence. If you carry this with you, you will see miracles in small things. You will see them in a friend's voice, the taste of your food, or the sky. Miracles don't always shout. Sometimes they just whisper. You have to be quiet to hear them. They are right there at the edge of your life, waiting for you to notice. So live with your hands open. Let every night be a time to let go and every morning be a time to start again. Expect that good things are being planned for you. There will be times when fear tries to tell you nothing will change. Do not believe it. Fear is just a shadow. The darker it is, the closer the light is. Be ready to be surprised by joy and made strong by love. Trust that nothing is too hard to be fixed. Every breath you take in faith makes more room for miracles. Even when you don't feel it, things are moving for your good. Sleep with trust, wake up with wonder, and live every day ready for the good things that are coming your way. Understanding the journey life is a long road, and sometimes we get very tired of walking. We look at the hills in front of us and we think we can't make it. But healing is not just about getting to the end of the road. It is about how we walk it. When you are touched by this new peace, the road doesn't seem so long anymore. You start to see the beauty along the way. You notice the flowers and the trees and the people walking with you. This is part of the miracle. It changes your heart so that you can enjoy the journey. You are being taught how to live in a new way. It is a way that is not based on fear or worry. It is based on the idea that you are always being looked after. You are being given a strength that doesn't come from your muscles, but from your soul. This strength will help you through anything. It will give you the power to be kind when others are mean and to stay calm when things are messy. This is the real power of a transformed life. It makes you a person of peace in a world that is often very loud and angry. The ripple effect of healing: when you are healed, it doesn't just stay with you. It spreads out to everyone you meet. It is like a stone dropped in a pond. The ripples go out in every direction. Your peace will help your family. Your joy will help your friends. Your hope will help people you don't even know. This is why your healing is so important. It is part of a much bigger plan to bring more love into the world. You are a light that is being lit so that others can find their way. Do not be afraid of the responsibility. You don't have to do anything except be yourself. The love that healed you will be the same love that works through you. You just have to stay open and stay ready. Keep your heart in that place of trust. When things get hard, go back to that quiet place inside you. Remember the peace you felt in the middle of the night. Remember the promise that you are never alone. This will be your anchor. It will keep you steady no matter what happens on the outside. A future full of hope. As you move forward, you will find that your life starts to look very different. The things that used to matter so much will seem less important. You will care more about love and kindness and being present in the moment. You will find that you have more than enough of everything you need. This is the abundance of a life lived in grace. It is not about having a lot of money or things. It is about having a full heart and a quiet mind. You have a wonderful future ahead of you. It is a future full of hope and new possibilities. Every day is an opportunity to see a miracle. Every night is a chance to be made new. You are a work of art that is always being finished. Trust the hand that is drawing your life. It knows exactly what it is doing. You are exactly where you need to be, and you are becoming exactly who you were meant to be. Be ready, be still, and know that you are loved beyond all measure. The night is over, and a beautiful new day is beginning for you. The strength of stillness. We often think that to get things done, we must always be moving. We think we have to push and pull and fight for what we want. But there is a huge strength in just being still. When you are still, you allow the universe to work for you. You stop blocking the good things with your own effort. This is one of the hardest things to learn, but it is also one of the most important. Stillness is not about being lazy. It is about being centered. It is about knowing that you are supported by something much bigger than yourself. In the quiet hours of the morning, you can find this stillness. You can feel the heartbeat of the world. You can hear the whispers of your own soul. This is where you find the answers you have been looking for. They are not in the noise of the day or the opinions of others. They are in the quiet space inside you. When you learn to listen to that space, you will always know what to do. You will have a guide that never fails you. You will have a peace that stays with you even when things are going wrong. Living with gratitude. One of the fastest ways to change your life is to start being thankful. Gratitude is like a magnet for good things. When you focus on what you have, you start to see more and more to be thankful for. It changes your whole outlook. Instead of seeing what is missing, you see the abundance that is already there. This is a big part of being ready for miracles. When you are thankful for the small things, you are showing that you are ready for the big things. Make it a habit to say thank you every day. Thank the universe for your breath, for your food, for the people in your life. Thank it for the hard times too, because they helped you grow. When you live with a grateful heart, you are always in a state of readiness. You are always looking for the good, and so you always find it. This is the secret to a happy life. It is not about what happens to you. It is about how you choose to see it. The power of forgiveness. To be truly whole, you must also learn to forgive. Holding on to old hurts is like carrying a bag of heavy rocks. It only tires you out and keeps you from moving forward. Forgiveness is not about saying that what happened was okay. It is about deciding that you are not going to let it hurt you anymore. It is about letting go of the rocks so that your hands are free to receive something better. When you forgive others, you are really doing it for yourself. You are giving yourself the gift of peace. You are clearing out the old, dark corners of your heart so that more light can come in. This is a very important part of the healing process. It allows the new life to take root and grow. Without forgiveness, the new life will always be struggling against the old pain. But when you let go, you give yourself the freedom to truly be happy. Trusting the unseen. Much of our life is lived in the seen world. We focus on what we can touch and see, but the most important things are often unseen. Love, hope, peace, and grace are all invisible, but they are the things that give life meaning. To be ready for a miracle, you must learn to trust the unseen. You must believe in the power of love even when you can't see it. You must have hope even when things look dark. This trust is what carries you through the night. It is what gives you the courage to keep going when you don't know the way. It is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. When you trust the unseen, you are tapping into a power that has no limits. You are opening yourself up to a world of endless possibilities. You are saying that you believe in a universe that is good and that wants the best for you. The beauty of each moment, every single moment of your life, is a gift. It is a chance to experience something new, to learn something, or to share love. When you live in the present, you start to see the beauty in everything. You stop worrying about the past or the future and you just enjoy the now. This is where miracles live. They don't live in the yesterday or the tomorrow. They live in the now. When you are fully present, you are fully alive. You notice the way the light hits the wall, the sound of the birds, the feeling of the wind. You realize that you don't need anything else to be happy. You are already complete. This is the ultimate goal of healing, to bring you back to the truth of who you are. You are a beautiful, perfect being who is always loved and always cared for. A final thought on readiness. So, as you go through your days, remember to stay ready. Keep your heart open, your mind clear, and your spirit gentle. Don't worry about the big things, just focus on the small moments of love and peace. Trust that you are being led exactly where you need to go. Believe that the best is yet to come. You have a whole universe supporting you. You have a divine love that will never let you go. You are a miracle in progress. Be still, be ready, and enjoy the beautiful journey of your life. The light is always shining and the dawn is always coming. Trust in the quiet promise of the night and wake up every morning with a heart full of hope. You are loved, you are safe, and you are never alone.